All right. What is going on out there, all you hollow table heroes? This is your boy Itachi. We're back with another Imperial Military Podcast Show. And my good friend, my guild mate, my buddy, my pal, Evo is back. Welcome back from vacation, buddy. How you doing?
Good, man. I'm good. A little tan, a little relaxed.
Little tan, little relaxed. That's good. That's good. Hey, our movie trailers. What's going on, man? So where'd you go? Where'd you go for vacation?
So my wife's family is from Michigan, so we spent the time in Michigan. Basically, spent most of the week on the beach on Lake Michigan. Which, by the way, when I get my beach house, that's where I'm going. I'm going to a lake. Forget the ocean. I grew up in Ocean City, and lake, way better. Just saying.
Oh yeah, 100%. What's good on DSP? The even better Evo. How you guys doing out there? Even though you can't spell Evo right, it's fine. I mean, it's spelled right. It's just it looks really weird.
So in the name, it's spelled like my name, so.
Yeah, the spelling's right. It just looks weird.
You can't it's like what DSP had to do there. You can't only have a first name or a last name, so I had to split up the Evo. But
Ah. That makes sense. All right, guys, so we got our top. We actually have topics today. We have things to talk about. So exciting. We missed a week with Evo, so we get some reaction on some of this stuff that happened last week. And I mean, actually, most of the stuff is going to be for this week, really, and what's coming up. So I totally agree with Evo. Love the lake. A nice lake house in Texas would be just perfect for me, to be honest with you. Don't know how I feel about Michigan. It gets cold.
Yeah, no, so I mean, I'm fine with Michigan for like 3 months, and then the rest of the time, I don't want anything to do with it.
Oh, there's plenty of lakes in Texas, man. Austin, San Antonio area. Right in the middle.
No, these are not lakes.
Oh yeah, they are.
No, these are ponds.
No.
This. See this. Where am I going now?
I don't know where you're going. Anyways,
this is the lake.
Yeah.
See, you can take a boat ride and go to Chicago, get some pizza, take a boat ride back, chill. Just saying.
So we're gonna start off with the July login rewards, and no, it is not original trilogy Chewbacca, but it is Clone Wars Chewbacca, the trolliest of trolls. Ooh. The trolliest and trolls. So what this might mean is actually going into our next topic, but it is interesting. The login reward for this month was Luke. And we didn't even get to talk about this. We got Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker this month. How'd you feel about that, Evo?
Sure. Yeah. I'm really close to getting him in like a year.
I mean, you're probably closer to getting him than getting any Galactic Legends, right?
Yeah. I mean, just because there's so many more to work on, but I mean, I don't have Wampa activated yet. He's not done or anything, so.
Oh, he's not even showing up in the journey guide. That's interesting.
Are you supposed to be showing what you have there? Because
not yet. No, it's just got the B-roll going.
You can see the bottom moving around. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, he's not even in. I thought he would have been in the journey guide already. Maybe that's coming in the next update. But yeah, I mean, so this login, we've got Clone Wars Chewbacca. And I'm hoping to see that we're going back to the Clone Wars. We had the last and final season of Clone Wars, the animated series, which was absolutely fantastic. A lot of good stuff there that could possibly come to the game. AR Movie Trailer said, I really would like to see more Clone Wars stuff. And then he said, I Zeta'd 5s and geared 12'd him, and Shock T with clones is so good. Darth Asta, what's going on, man? He says, what's up, guys? Great news, John Favreau. may take over as the head of Lucasfilms. Ooh, Kathleen Kennedy is out the door. That is good news. That is good news, actually. Jon Favreau, man, that guy's great. So yeah, July login. Star Wars is going to be Clone Wars Chewbacca, and what I think this is going to mean is more Clone Wars for us coming up in July. Maybe we see, I would really love to see the Bad Batch. More clones would be fantastic, actually. But what I'm thinking is we're going to get those reworks. Light Side Territory Battles is rough right now, and seeing some reworks on the Galactic Republic Jedi, I think, is much needed. Mace Windu. I mean, Mace Windu is definitely needed, and the devs said that they would be doing a Mace Windu rework. Pop over to the game real quick. They said they would be doing a Mace Windu rework, but they wanted to make sure it got its due diligence and justice, really, for this game. So really, outside of Shaak Ti, like and Grandmaster Yoda. Oh, okay, wait. Shaak Ti, Grandmaster Yoda, Anakin, and Ahsoka, right? Anakin and Ahsoka go with Padme. They're already spoken for. Same with General Kenobi. Those like 5 are probably the best Jedi that are in this faction. Outside of that, it gets very meh. And we have General Skywalker as well.
Kai Mundi.
But see, so there's no Jedi to go with Kai Mundi. Your leftover Jedi suck. You're left with Eth Koth, Luminara Unduli, Qui-Gon Jinn, Kit Fisto, Amagundai, Ayla Secura, Jedi Knight Guardian, Jedi Counselor, Plo Koon's okay, and then Barriss Offee, and Mace Windu, right? So Mace desperately needs a rework. He's been reworked before, actually, in the game, but he needs a real rework.
Okay, so we need one more character, and this needs to be a good team. Okay, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Qui-Gon Jinn, I'm a Gundi or whatever.
I'm gonna die.
Kai Mundi, and then one other Jedi
Knight Luke
with their name hyphenated.
Oh.
All right. And it's going to be the hyphenated Jedi team. And it's going to rock. I'm telling you.
That's funny.
Give me one more hyphen, and I will gear 13 that team.
That's great.
As soon as I start working on Kai Diamond, because this is my main account, and I have 0.
Well, I mean, he's in light side territory battles. That's the only way to get him. So... but there's no team to go with him, so I think this is something that really needs to be worked on.
That's what I'm saying. The hyphen team is going to fit in the hyphen team.
AR Movie Trailers Cup rework. Oh my gosh.
Because where else do you use Qui-Gon?
Darth Asda says Mace and Lumi def need reworks. They are too iconic of characters to suck so bad. That is so true. The other thing that's a possibility, we get the 212. So we got the 212th Attack Battalion Commander, and this is more of a catch-all leadership on General Kenobi than really actually interacting with the 212th. Granted, we only have one 212th character in the game, which is Cody, who doesn't even have the 212th actual tag or anything. Neither one of them do. But this is another possibility to potentially get the 212th battalion under General Kenobi lead. Maybe another touch-up to his leadership. A little touch-up to his leadership, and to have some more synergy with the 212th, specifically clones out there. I think that those two things are more than likely. Potentially they just put new clones in there for Shaak Ti. That would be amazing, not gonna lie. With the Bad Batch. Aaron Mutrilla says GK is my favorite character in game now. Also could solo hat raid twice. So was it 80 away from 7 stars? That's fantastic, man. That's fantastic. Sardo, what do you think, Evo? What do you think out of those? I think Jedi definitely need a rework, right? Galactic Republic Jedi need a rework.
I mean, yeah. There's most of the. I think more than half of the Galactic Republic needs a rework. Is it just? Hold on, I had it pulled up. Let me take another look at it real quick. Jedi for sure, 100%. I agree with that.
Well, the 501st already got theirs. You got Shaak Ti in there. Shaak Ti doesn't need a rework. R2D2 doesn't need a rework. GMY doesn't. It's really just the Jedi.
2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, I can go with that. So yeah, I mean, bring it on. Bring it on. I mean, if that's if they're gonna give us Clone Wars Chewbacca just to start a rework on there, I'm all for it.
I think that's the best thing to do, right? I think we're about to transition. You know, the question has been, where are we going next? Because they didn't really answer that in the road ahead. So outside of the new content that we don't know when it's going to release, they didn't really talk about like what time period we're going to next. I think this is actually probably one of the first times they've done that. And so, I think this is the best bet, seeing how we got Clone Wars Chewbacca, is that we're going back to Clone Wars. Now that everything's kind of settled down, I don't think they're going to do anything more with the Mando until after season 2, which is this fall, which would be smart. Just from a business perspective. So I think this is where we're going to be at. Because Mando, they just need 2 more characters to release. So these 3 would become the 3 we currently have would be free to play, and you drop 2 new ones, and you need those 5 for a legendary event. So there's still a paywall there. Darth Acid says, does anyone know how Cara Dune does against Vader and the Empire since his rework? I do not, man. I think that'd be scary. Speaking of Vader reworks, the Empire struck back real hard with Darth Vader, man. So I think Evo finally realized how his kit works the other night on the stream, right?
No, I understood how it worked. I just haven't had a chance. I hadn't had a chance to actually play it yet.
To play it, okay.
Because I saved before I was in. It's gonna be real fun this go round with Grand Arena. For sure.
So that for sure is nuts. Darth Vader's rework, that Zeta is 100% necessary. I mean, I think probably, man, Zeta important. Sorry, I'm just reading real quick. Zeta importance is probably going to be Merciless Massacre first now. I would say Vader is amazing now. On Vader. Or? Yeah, Vader specifically. Merciless Massacre, which is the new Zeta.
Oh yeah.
And then actually, it may actually be No Escape than Merciless Massacre. Yeah, Merciless Massacre then No Escape, and then his leadership. His leadership is probably last. For sure. Darth Acid says Vader is amazing now. I use him everywhere. Definitely a must-have Zeta. Yeah, I was short on the on my other 2 accounts by a few Zeta mats in order to put it on for this Grand Arena, unfortunately. And we got rid of the side chick account, so you won't be able to see it for at least another week.
Okay. I have it on mine. Maybe I'll show up just to do that one.
Nice. So yeah, Vader has become redonkulous, man. And we talked about this, man. We talked about when they announced that they were going to be celebrating Empire Strikes Back, right? Or was it earlier than that? I feel like I was talking about a Vader rework way before them actually announcing Empire Strikes Back.
you've been talking about Vader rework pretty much since you heard about Galactic Legends.
That's
that either they needed to release a different Vader, same with Palpatine, a different Vader and a different Palpatine, or rework them.
Yeah. So I'm really happy that they did this with Vader. I think Vader now is exactly how he needs to be at this point with Merciless Massacre. I mean, that is like literally just the Rogue One end scene, Vader marching down the hallway, just destroying the rebels in there right before Leia takes off to go give her message to Obi-Wan. It's great. It's great. It really is great. The amount of turns that he takes is fantastic, and really that cooldown gets reset pretty quick because he's taking, just from that, he's taking 5 additional turns. 5 additional turns at minimum, if not more, because of like Force Crush and Culling Blade and stuff like that. It's great. So I think you kind of save Culling Blade now for that last person, that last character, to see if you can kill them, so he gets another turn, another pop of Palpatine with the amount of debuffs that you're putting on and things like that. It's just gonna be it's gonna be nuts
for sure.
So I already like Papa Palpatine. Obviously Palps is needed for Kylo, Galactic Legend Kylo, so that gives me a reason to that already gave me a reason to relic him and take him up to relic 7. Darth Vader is needed for Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. So man, I gotta look at like Zeta priorities now, because Vader with Palpatine and some Sith and Thrawn are scary right now. They are super scary right now. They are. All right, so those are the topics. Let's get into our meat and potatoes of the show, where we showcase and talk about what we're currently working on, what we're currently farming, where we're at, maybe some roadblocks that we're running into in this free-to-play, these free-to-play accounts. For sure, I know one thing for me is crystals again, man. I'm running low on some crystals on a daily basis. I don't know about you, Evo.
That's me 100%. Like every day of my life.
Yeah.
I'm always low on crystals. So.
I'm always low on crystals, and on my main account and the Hyperdrive bundle account, I'm like, let's just go pop $20 right now. I'll reload on some crystals. But I can't do that on this one, right? We're 100% free to play, and it's like, bruh, I sometimes don't want to do energy refreshes. I be looking at my crystals and I'm like, oh, I need to get that's how I feel right now. I'm like, oh. All right, let's look at my squad arena. And squad arena I'm starting to have some issues with. I told you guys that last week, actually. I've fallen down to 223. If you guys remember, right when I took Padme to Relic 5, I was able to get sub 100. And we're starting to fall down. Everyone else is like catching up, and I haven't worked on the relics anymore for this team. I stopped them at 5. It was a hard stop at relic 5, and I'm thinking now I definitely need to take them all the way up to relic 7. Not the Peasky tree. And so now I'm like, man, I may need to actually go ahead and start farming for relic 7 for my Padme team, to be honest with you. They are doing well against Darth Revan teams. Now that we have C-3PO, it's doing really well, but the extra viability, extra survivability I need to have in there. And then ships, ships I need malevolence. We'll just put it that way. I'm down to level to rank number 58. So ships is harder and harder to climb every day. I really need the malevolence. All right, let's take a look at the account. I did consolidate my favorites, so now I just have 2 rows for favorites. I had a lot of stuff favorited, man. I didn't even realize it. But I shrunk it down, 2 rows for favorites, and I said if I go over the 2 rows, I got to take someone off, right? So these are my current favorites. I got C3PO, who's almost at gear 13. AR Movie Trailer says I do spin on gear, LOL.
Says he has 30,000 crystals saved up.
Holy moly, man, that's nice. He's getting those top rewards, man, over in the arenas. But C3PO is on his way to relics. I need 2 more pieces here, and I can take him to gear 13, and then we can start working on relics. So this is really exciting, actually. Because I'm not too far off here from taking C3PO to gear 13. The troopers are up here as well, and we'll get into full detail here in a little bit. You can see General Grievous I've done some work on gear wise, and I started working on Jordica's gear as well. Basileus Sean Fallen is officially on the favorites list, ladies and gentlemen. I needed another hard node farm, and I was like, man, I'm farming Jordica, but Jordica's almost done. 81 out of 100. B1 battle droid's almost done at 92 out of 100. So we're gonna have General Grievous droids here very soon. And I was like, I need another hard node farm. So I put Basileus up there. I was like, I might as well start working towards D-Rev, baby. There's no reason.
Are you farming for the other bounty hunter ship?
So
because if you worked on Droidica, you worked on the one.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm going all in towards Grievous and Malevolence, man. I'll show you guys here. I'm not too far off from Malevolence being unlocked.
Yeah, but you need 2 teams for Grand Arena. So
Yeah.
you might as well have a MILF.
I'm not working towards MILF right now, man.
Yes, you were. You got Droidica almost done.
I have Droidica almost done for General Grievous and for freaking gas.
But that's what I'm saying. If you have Droidica almost done, you have that other bounty hunter ship almost done too. So
yeah, that one bounty hunter ship. Just that one.
That's right. You didn't work on, what's the
Slave 1.
Slave 1. I kept trying to say home 1.
Yeah, no, you went all in on Slave 1 there. Darth Asa says no Itachi. What? No what?
Oh, no. Me, Darth, is what AR said. And then Darth Asa said no Itachi.
Oh.
He was asking if you have Grandmaster Yoda geared up.
No, I don't. He is great on Padme. So... Darth asked yes. I don't, well, it's supposed to be. I don't know what's going on. I told him after, Territory Wars, and I don't know if he needs, I'm assuming he needs our, ally codes.
You tried Yoda in that team a couple times.
I did. I don't like Yoda in there. I like C-3PO much more than Yoda. Even before I got C-3PO to gear 12. So I had Yoda at gear 11, and I actually enjoy C-3PO more. I'll be completely honest with you. He shuts down some things that are pretty critical. So let's start with the 501st. Where are we at? Right here. So these guys finally got Rex his 100th shard there for him, so he's ready to go 7 stars. Our Trooper 7 stars, 5 7 stars, Echo 7 stars. Now all we gotta do is start gearing up these guys and getting them rocking and rolling. That's the next project, really. Bounty hunters haven't really moved. They're still sitting where they were, so no progress there. Let's see what we got next. Empire, we won't talk about imps until a little later. So Darth Vader, I gotta get this Zeta on him. Merciless Massacre, this is huge. Already had his leadership Zeta on him for a while now. reapplying dots is pretty big. Don't do that. Do his leadership last. Do his leadership last. No escape is actually more important to get more speed on Darth Vader, actually. I gotta work on these guys as well. So Papa Palpatine, Vader, Grand Admiral Thrawn. I'm probably gonna look at Royal Guard and TIE Fighter pilot as opposed to Grand Moff Tarkin.
So,
or
do you know
I'll start farming Shore Trooper.
Do you know how long we have both been saying that we need to work on our Empire team?
Months.
Like, let's see, this is week 65?
Yeah.
Probably like 45 weeks.
It's so hard. There's so much to do right now.
There's so much to do.
There's so much to do right now.
Look, he said Stark Zeta.
Hey man, DSP, hold on. I promise, this is the Imps account, okay? And we couldn't have Imps account. Now that you bring it up, I gotta skip all these other guys, DSP. Look, you're messing up the flow. We gotta go straight to Imperial Troopers. I promised everyone I was gonna work on the Troopers. I was gonna take them up to Gear 12. I was gonna put Zetas on them. This is my Imps account. We have to have the Imperial Troopers. We can't have an Imps account without Imperial Troopers. Evo can, but I cannot. So yes, I put the Zeta on Stark.
Let's clarify. Itachi can't.
So Colonel Stark is like pretty close to being maxed out. He's at Gear 10. Veers is at Gear 10 with his Zeta. Gear 9 on Range Trooper. Gear 9 on Snow Trooper. And Gear 8 on Magma Trooper. So Magma Trooper really needs to be Death Trooper. But I'm not adding a new farm. I already had him at 7 stars. There's an Imp Trooper feat in this GA. Fan freaking tastic. Oh, we're getting that, baby. So yes, I put the Zeta on Colonel Stark. I said I was gonna go all out. I promised that I was gonna go all out on these guys. On the ones I already had unlocked at 7 stars, and that's what I'm doing. All out minus going to Gear 13. I said I'd stop at Gear 12. And that's what I'm doing, man. We're gonna have Imperial Troopers, DSP. It's gonna be the fun squad that I have that we take in and just kind of like blows out people, as we've been able to see with some under-geared troopers. I mean, I think I had Magma Trooper without any mods on him last GA, and we did fine. So yeah, that's my fun farm that I'm going to go ahead and complete. It was also the first time I had Pip Trooper, Range Trooper at 7 stars on any account. This was the very first account. If you guys remember, I started farming him like day 1.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get back on track here. Walk-ins. These guys aren't moving. We're not doing anything more with these guys than where they're at right now. Eventually, we'll come back and gear them up as we would with any of the other... DSP says, hey, that's good. Still wouldn't do the Zeta though. Yeah, I fully committed to it, man. That's the funny thing. I committed to it. I was like, we're doing it. I gotta put the Zeta on. Ewoks are gonna sit here. They're not moving from gear. I don't need to put these guys in Gear 12 right now. Eventually I'll come back around and they'll be a Gear 12, but we're under 2 million GP. We're gonna keep it that way. The First Order. Not much going on with the First Order right now. These guys are chilling. Let's keep it moving. G-Rep Galactic Republic. Now, we were talking about these guys. I definitely need to start with Anakin and taking him up to Relic 7. And then probably Kenobi after that. And then I don't really know where to go. I'm assuming I'd do Padme. And probably do like Ahsoka last, probably. But I definitely need to take these guys up to Relic 7 for sure. Yeah, especially Anakin. So I'm gonna start working on that to take them up to Relic 7. Coming up here shortly. C-3PO, I do need to finish getting his Gear 13 gear. Like I said, I'm loving this guy over in Arena. He does some great things for me. And so once we finish off one set of troopers, we'll be moving on to another set of troopers. Those clone troopers, ladies and gentlemen, the 501st, will be the next set of troopers that we do. So I'm gonna have troopers all over the place. It's super trooper time. Shock T we are getting here and there. Ooh, she can go up to 4 stars now. But as I move into troopers, we will be putting Shock T in with that team. That's a full team that we'll work on as we're gearing up Grievous as well. So that's what G-Rep looks like. Let's go over to Geos. No movement every time. I'm like, I gotta get these 2 guys to gear 12, and someone always ends up needing this gear that I'm currently working on. So see, look, Pimp Trooper needs it. I may actually skip that on Pimp Trooper this time, just to see if I can get Brood Alpha done at least. Moving on to Jedi. I finally relicked Jedi Knight Revan, and I stopped at Relic 1. I don't remember why. I never came back to him. But he's
you don't want to go farm those other pieces.
That's probably what it is. So he is at Relic 1 at the moment. Jolie Bindo needs to be relicked. So does Grandmaster Yoda. Bastila, we're going to take her to gear 12 and stop there. Hermit Yoda also needs to go to Relic because of the Luke event. So I actually realistically need to come back around and focus in on this team sooner than later, actually. So I may actually skip Shock T and clones and actually finish off my Jedi because they're right there. They're very close. DSP said I only need 400 stun guns for Rey. Oof. $400 stun guns for Rey, huh? That's a lot. That's a lot of stun guns. So actually that's probably a better plan, is to because these guys pretty much already have their Zetas, so I don't need to Zeta them or anything like that. I just need to work on the gear, which is a little easier to do. So as I'm farming Shock T, I can go ahead and gear these guys and finish up their gear, take Hermit Yoda, Grandmaster Yoda, Jolie Bindo all to gear 13, and we'll start working to get these guys to Relic 3, Relic 5, and so on and so forth. So Hermit Yoda is needed for the Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker event, so we want to go ahead and relic him as well. Moving on to Night Sisters, not much going on here. I still need to work on Asajj. Let's just favorite her right now, because that's part of gas. So the only reason she's getting the favorite on her is because she's part of gas, and we're currently working on those teams. Old Republic finally got Karth to 7 stars. Haven't done anything with him, but he is at 7 stars. We gotta get the rest of the team rocking and rolling at some point. We're just not there yet. Rebels, not touching them right now. It's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate that I haven't touched my Rebels. I don't know, man. There are so many. And I know Chewie, Han, and Commander Luke Skywalker are such a big team, but I don't want to work on that team right now. It's just not the team I want to work on. DSP says need mace so you can hit the requirement for gas event. Yes. Yeah. Resistance hasn't really changed. Resistance Pilot, Poe Dameron, both at 7 stars, but haven't really worked on anybody else. Separatist, we're working towards Grievous, baby. That's the goal right now. General Grievous is one of my current farms. Jordica is a hard node farm, so he's almost at 7 stars. Grievous is almost at 7 stars. B1 Battle Droid is my fleet hard node farm, 92 out of 100, so he's coming up on 7 stars. B2 Super Battle Droid, I'm actually not really farming anywhere. I just been grabbing it out of the literally the only place I've grabbed this from is the guild store, and he's 66 out of 100. I haven't farmed him. I think that plus Galactic War helps with that. Magna Guard is my Cantina battle, so I'm grabbing that out of Cantina 3C. And so that's my current actual farm that's going on right now. Moving on to Sith, we do have Trey activated. I just haven't had time to work on her. It's like I've gone Sith heavy on so many accounts, but this account I haven't. I went straight for Galactic Republic, man. DSP says put some offense mods on B1 and use him. I may have to do that. I did start farming Bastila Shan Fallen, so BSF, she is on the favorites now. Out of Dark Side Hard. Did I really not farm her today? Probably not. That was the other one I was supposed to farm today. I couldn't remember. I was like, man, I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I forgot about Bastila. It's okay. We're not going too hard in on Darth Revan at the time right now, but I mean that's what after we get gas, we're going to be going really hard into Darth Revan. So hopefully I can fill in with some of these other teams while we're working on them with getting their gear up and things like that, so that we've got a good roster once we hit Darth Malik. It's going to be a big shoot up in galactic power. So that's the character roster. Let's head over to chips.
I don't have any chips.
We'll do light side, dark side. So start with light side. Barn is getting really close to being at 7 stars. We haven't activated it yet. Rex's Arc 170 is at 64 out of 50. Darth Acid said the account you named IMPS, and you go light side heavy. I know. It's hilarious. We're going to be working on these. I've been working on these guys as far as getting their ships ready to go to 7 stars. And once they hit 7 stars, we'll stop farming them. But I'm grabbing them over in ships, the ship currency, the ship store. And so since we're going to be working on Clone Troopers soon, that's a good thing because we're going to have their ships ready to go and activate. So Katana ship's been done for a while. Ghosts and pretty much all my rebels have been at 7 stars. Clone Sergeant's ship is actually ready to go to 7 stars. It's a little bit over actually, which is very nice. Resistance X-Wing, I have 274 out of 15, which is needed to get the Radis. We're working towards that. And there's my Endurance DSP, 30 out of 100. So we're getting close to Mace Windu's ship, the Endurance, being at 7 stars. Home 1 has been 7 stars, so that's good. Anakin's ETA 2 Starfighter is another one of my farms over at ships. I alternate days. One day I'll do where I actually farm Shakti. The other day I'll farm Anakin, so I go back and forth every other day for that. Plo Koon ship is at 7 stars. I just need to work on Plo Koon himself. So Poe Dameron ship is almost. I haven't been farming this, but we're pretty close to being able to unlock that. Interesting. Moving on to Dark Side. So Dark Side, Hyena Bomber, I got back to farming, and Vulture Droid I got back to farming. So Vulture Droid is now at 4 stars. It was at 3. So these two I've been farming to get my Separatist fleet ready to rock and roll. Slave 1 I'll grab here and there if he pops up in the ship store. Zandu Blood gets farmed with Droidica. So that's almost done, actually, almost at 7 stars. And I dropped off of IG-2000, so we're not actually farming that at the time. Executrix is at 7 stars. I still haven't gone in to try the Chimera event. I don't know why. I just haven't. But Malevolence, we are 35 shards away. 35 shards away from Malevolence being activated.
Nice.
I'm pretty excited about that. I need to know if I switch guilds right now, because TB just started. am I still able to participate in the TB for that new guild?
I believe so.
Okay. So, I'll be getting that fixed after the stream. We came close to Imperial TIE Bomber, but couldn't quite get there. 65 out of 80. So yeah, that's the dark side. That's the light side. Those are my ships. Let's look at all our shipments here. Obviously, you guys know what to do here. Weeklies, make sure you guys go in here. Oh, look, I passed it. There we go. Let me get that. Some good slicing materials here. Cantina battles. I'm actually hitting up shipbuilding materials. So I've got 21.9 million shipbuilding materials right now. Trying to be ready for malevolence. So not much else for me to farm out of this at the moment. Pretty much farmed all the most relevant characters to get out of here, which is good. DCTV every time, haha. No, don't leave. Guild store. This has been gear for me for the most part. Like I said, I'll grab IG 100 Magna Guard. Usually this is B2 Super Battle Droid. Is what I'm usually grabbing out of here. Moving on to Squad Arena, I'm grabbing Prestiges. Again, I'm trying to gear up for the Malevolence, man. I'm trying to go in hard on the Malevolence, grabbing Prestige pieces. Again, granted, we've gone through and gotten the more relevant characters out of here, so we can move on to that. Galactic War Store. Most of this just is going into Shard Shop currency. Not grabbing anything out of the mod store. I probably should be, but I'm not. Fleet Arena. This is where I grab Resistance X-Wing, Rex's ship as well, and any other ships that I really need right now. Like, I should probably get this. And then also grab Grievous, and I've been grabbing Plo Koon. Guild Event Store. I'm hoarding Get 1. I got 45.9k in Get 1 right now. Get 2 is just going towards Malevolence. Championship Store. This is all about the gear, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you scroll down here. Get your gear right here at the Championship Store. That's all that is there. Shard Store, same thing. This is all about the gear, my friends. So I like to scroll all the way down because you can find a lot of stun guns down here in the Shard Store and in the Championship Store if you scroll down. So they give you all those big time, hey, get your gear 12, gear 13 pieces here. But if you scroll down a little bit more, you can find some of that purple gear in there. That'll really help you out. All right, I'm gonna swap this over to Evo.
No. So, granted, I didn't beat it, but I just want to share. I was just doing the Geonosis Separatist battle on my main account, where I have my Zeta Vader, and the Empire team that I took in there was Palpatine lead with my Zeta Vader, has gotten further than it has ever gotten before, all because of the Vader Zeta. So
nice.
It didn't finish phase 4. Really, there was a couple of misplays on my part for that. I think I could have beaten phase 4, but yeah, it was nice. It was
very nice.
Anyway, not a lot going on the old account here. Let's take a look. All right, 501st. 5s is the only one activated. And I just went ahead and put a Zeta on because why not? Everyone else is ready to go. I haven't started working on Art Trooper yet because I am still working on Anakin. So, still have a ways to go there. As soon as I get Art Trooper going, though, I will activate these guys. Bounty Hunters, I don't think I've had any movement on them. I am back to farming Bosk, so 40 shards left to go on Bosk. And then get him some gear 12, gear 13, all that good shiny stuff. Empire, just kind of chilling. My Vader is moving to him. I go in there.
It looks better than mine.
Let's see here. So that's this one, right?
What did AR say? AR, I have 40 million credits and 1,300 prestige and 5 shards away. So close, guys. For negotiator. Holy moly.
You know what? I could have put the Zeta on him today, but I spent my Omegas somewhere else.
Ah.
Getting some pinwheeling on YouTube here. I'm not sure if it's going through. Let's see where else we're at.
Nope, it's not. We just hit the no data. No data.
No data.
Man, this is killing me. The crazy thing is it'll all be there for the replay.
Like everything that we say during all this.
Yeah, 100%. It's all there during the replay.
Nice.
I don't know what it is. It's like every time we go to you, it's like, nope, I don't want to do it. Super lag, yeah.
Anyway, I'm just gonna keep talking then. So
Hopefully it fixes itself.
Walk-ins. Long way to go for Chirpa. Low gray's getting there. About 28 shards left. Low gray. I haven't actually checked that yet. Let's see if he's there. Come on. Nope, no low gray. Ewok Elder's done. I am farming where hit because I need the stun guns. Low gray, Pablo's done. First order. Not a whole lot going on. Kylo Ren is actually almost done. He's what's that, 19 shards away.
Very nice. Yeah, your screen is coming through super choppy.
Yeah.
Even like when I'm looking at it.
I can't close anything. Can't close anything. Touch again. Don't leave yet until after TB.
Don't leave until after TV. Okay.
I was gonna just transfer over and just kind of be the test dummy, so I can transfer mine and you can keep yours over here and then see what happens. Have you attacked TB on yours yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
What time is it? 10:17. All right, let me go ahead and close stuff. Oh, that was in the middle of the battle. Oops. Alright, we'll close these two.
We may, I want to try, you got Microsoft on your computer? Like, Office? I'm sorry. Office?
Not on this
I know
one.
that was super silly, question.
Yeah, not on this one, no. I have my work on though.
Okay. We're back to excellent condition, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the technical difficulties.
Yeah, apparently Evo just had to close all of his crap.
Oh, imagine that.
Fleet Commander. Oh, I have one Fleet Commander. Gear 13. Nice.
General Kenobi. General Kenobi!
Galactic Republic. So, I haven't done a lot of work with Galactic Republic, but you know what I've done so far is treating me pretty well in Grand Arena. So Padme, Anakin, Ahsoka Tano. I think I usually put R2 in there. So Padme, Ahsoka, and Anakin are the locked three. The final two switch around between R2, 5s, and Barris, depending on if I've used them somewhere else. So that's my Galactic Republic team.
Sweet.
Geos. I did get a second Geo to Gear 12.
Nice.
Soldier. Let's see.
I told ya. Yo.
No faces are popping up.
No.
Do this.
No.
So yeah,
Go.
they're doing okay. My imp troopers are not going anywhere. Jedi. Still my strongest team on this account, even though I haven't done anything with them in a year and a half. Working on Jedi Knight Anakin right now. Night Sisters, not really doing anything on. Old Republic. I am working on my Old Republic right now. So I have Carthanasi is at Gear 11, so he's ready to go for the Malik event. Candace Ordo is not ready yet. I gotta finish working on his abilities. I don't know if I should Zeta him.
No.
I might Zeta him.
You don't need him Zeta.
Doesn't matter if I need him Zeta. Just saying I might Zeta him. I like that team for so I might Zeta him. We'll see. I don't know yet. Give him a solid maybe. If I don't Zeta him, I gotta take him to Gear 12. So we'll see. Zalabar, Mission Bound, definitely Zeta. But they are who I'm working on right now. Yep. Phoenix is just kind of chilling. Let's see. Yeah. Rebels. My CLS needs more Zetas. Like this whole team needs more Zetas. Everybody needs more Zetas. Like I need Oprah to come up here and just start tossing down Zetas. Why you put
that little dog? That little dog has a deep part. Yeah, no, he don't play Darth Asa.
DSP. I'm eventually gonna get that whole team to Gear 13. So if I see that I have gear pieces for them, I'm tossing them on here. So I didn't see anybody else that needed it right now. I can always farm it later. Listen to Itachi about what? What am I listening to you about for Genogens? There was nobody else that needed that.
Poggle and Brood Alpha share pretty much almost the same Gear 12 pieces.
Oh, well. Brood Alpha's not ready for it yet. Alright, Rebel. So yeah, CLS, Han Solo, Chewbacca, they're geared enough to do some work for me, so I need to obviously level them more. I'm in the same boat as Itachi. I need to work on my Rebels, but they're doing all right.
I feel like I need to redo the guide. I feel like Rebels are just, they're so much farther down the road as far as what to work on now with things, especially if you get in a good guild that you're doing GOTBs to be able to do work towards Malevolence or Negotiator. I think Rebels definitely take a back seat just because of the amount of pilots that you need.
As far as Separatists go, I'm actually almost done on Magna Guard. I only grab him out of the store. B1 Battle Droid, I haven't been farming 100%. I probably farm him 4 out of 7 days a week. B2 Super Battle Droid, been getting in the store. Droidica, I've been neglecting that farm. I try to focus on the ships, but it's been rough going because I've been trying to work on my Darth Revan. General Grievous he's 116 shards away. So still ways to go for Grievous. Asajj is done. Duke is Dookie. Gun race done.
What's up, hashtagger?
Rocking 5 shards for Wat Tambor. Sith. Darth Revan. Working my way to gear 12 for Darth Revan. Working my way there. He's maxed out on everything.
Nice.
I mean, I can. He's high enough where I can, put something together. I can throw him in somewhere all by himself. I can put him, Bastila, and HK-47 in there as a 3-man team, and they do pretty well. Or I can just be crazy and put all kinds of Sith people in there. Takes out bigger teams. So this needs to be my arena team, but I'm not quite there yet. I want to get Malik activated first, so that I can use Darth Revan, Bastila, Malik, HK-47, and Brood Alpha.
Brood Alpha. No, hashtagger, I've got I'm working towards gas, and Evo's working towards Malik, so saving up that Get 1. I think we both need Wampa. And some other characters on these accounts.
Oh, yes. For this account, I'm nowhere near him.
Yeah.
Nowhere near him. Because I'll look at it when I get to the Get 1, Get 2. I don't think I put anything in towards Wampa. That's everything. Let me look at this real quick. So my arena has been all over the place. I have been down in the mid 300s and I've been up in the mid 100s. It's all over the place, and really it just depends on how much I feel like playing, because this team is just at a point where it's so annoying to play. So many mirror matches. I've been banging my head against this team for I don't know how many weeks now. I'm done with it. I've lost interest in it. It's a good team, but I'm done with it. So, yeah, once I get Malik, that's really what I need to focus on. Once I get Malik, I will be done with the Jedi for sure. Fleet rank, and I bounce around between 80 and just under 50. So, again, it just depends on how much I play it. Ships. Nothing has changed in the top few levels of ships. I am working on Anakin's ETA Starfighter, so 121 shards away from having that done. My Chimera is maxed out because I'm not bad.
But your Executrix is it?
I never use Executrix.
Fair enough.
So, I mean, I haven't worked with his abilities. I haven't him out. I use Houndstooth and I use Kyber. And I farm Endurance. Bounty Hunters are the only ships I'm working on right now.
Nice.
Still have a ways to go. So, few weeks out before I can start attempting.
Yeah, the IG 2000 ship is the only one that I'm not really focusing in on right now.
As far as what I'm farming freebies, unlock Malik, then skip to Skywalker. The frustration doesn't stop once you have Malik.
So DSP says I'm hoarding once I have Ray R7, then probably will be able to get JK out next time. Doc Diggler, what's up, man? Unlock Malik, then skip to Skywalker. The frustration doesn't stop once you have Malik.
I just read that. No, so my main account is that Darth Revan Malik team, and the frustration for that team is just a whole different level. It's going to be a nice change of pace on this account to run that team. But, oh my gosh, on my main account, it's ridiculous because all but 2 characters on that team are Relic 7. The other ones are Relic 5. And I get these Relic 3, Relic 4, Relic 5 teams I can't get around.
Excuse my language.
They have better speed mods than me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so stupid. I think that's actually what motivated me once I got to that, because we both went Jedi Knight Revan first on this, and then we split. You went Darth Revan, I went to Gas. And honestly, I think like the fatigue that I've had, because I've been playing Darth Revan for over a year now on my main account. Yeah. For over a year now on my main account, and like my fatigue with Darth Revan at this point, I'm just so over playing with that team on my main account. And I was like, I need something. I got to go towards something different.
So yeah, I see that. I can see that for sure. I just kind of started flipping through these. So obviously, same thing. Grab all these all day, every day. Cantina battles. I'm just kind of grabbing random stuff in here. I think I'll grab a Poe Dameron in here. That's what I'm doing. And if I feel snarky, I grab Stormtrooper. Guild store. I usually, if I get over 1,000, I'll get some gear piece that I know I need. Otherwise, I'm just trying to get with the whatever Ewok it is that shows up here. I forget his name. Squad Arena store. I'm getting some prestige. Galactic War Store, I'm getting shard shop tokens.
It's a lot of Galactic War Store currency there, bud.
Yeah, I don't always click through it. Like if I'm logging in throughout the day, I come in here, I buy these 4, I come over here, I look for the Ewok, and then I log off.
Oh.
So stuff just starts building up. Here I need some Omegas for sure. I just kind of see what else is here. Should start rounding out my TIE advance, but it's all right. It'll be okay. 32,000. Forget one. It's the highest I've ever had. Forget one. So I'm feeling super excited about that.
Nice.
Get 2 goes into Negotiator. 20 shards away for Negotiator.
Nice.
And I'm not going to scroll down because I don't want to know. Oh, we'll look at these real quick. Oh. I put into Yoda at some point. I can activate him. But yeah, Wampa, 70 shards. I don't know. I must have done that like the first couple of months that we played or something.
Yeah, you were like, I'm going for Wampa. I was like, you really need to change to Hermit Yoda. You're like, no, I'm going to do Wampa. I'm like, trust me, just do Hermit Yoda.
And then I stopped doing that. Championship store, just gear. Who needs this? Hold on. Who else needs gear? Who needs this? Everybody needs this. And then here, Chod store. Yes, some of that. Nubian, I got lots of that.
No connection. Error with your connection.
Yes. Sure, why not? And yeah, that's about it.
Nice, man.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
Very nice. All right, guys, so we're gonna get ready to go ahead and get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself tonight. We talked about those July login rewards and what it possibly could mean for us coming in the future with more Clone Wars content. Talked about that Vader rework. It was fantastic, and finally something nice that was for the community. Went over my account, went over Evo's account. So glad to have Evo back. It was just not the same. I gotta say, man, it was not the same last week without you here. It was weird. It was like a 20-minute stream. I don't think we had anything to talk about content-wise either. It was like just talk about my account. So yeah, it was good. Oh no, we got to talk about the Vader rework. We did get to talk about the Vader rework last week. but it's quick. DSP says you can get Wampa in the Galactic Bounty event. 100%. All right, y'all. DSP, AR movie trailers, Doc Diggler, hashtagger, Darth Asta. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out with us tonight. Oh man, we had some other people there that I missed here. Derek there. Thanks for coming by, man. And then we had Not the Peasky and the Even Better Evo. Thank you everyone for stopping by and joining us with the Imperial Military Podcast Show. My name is Itachi and he is
Evo.
And this was your Imperial Military Podcast Show. Until next time, my friends, peace out.